Good morning. Please join me in a moment of silence to acknowledge the victims of the shooting in Lewiston, Maine. Thank you. Please join me in standing for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. And here's Laura.
Good morning. Today is Thursday, October 26th, and it is a Green Day. Student government will meet today right after school in Fuller Basement. See Mr. Ryan with any questions. The sophomore class has acquired roughly 40 pumpkins from downtown St. Johnsbury, and we are hoping you can help us carve them. Please consider coming down to the amphitheater right after E-Block this Friday to carve a pumpkin. We have all the tools, we just need your help. All pumpkins will be proudly displayed on Main Street throughout the Halloween celebrations. Please email Mr. O'Brien if you have any questions. A reminder that there will be a brief Alpine Ski Team information and interest meeting at 3:30 p.m. on Monday, October 30th in the Alumni Gym. Please attend if you plan to try out for the team. In honor of Veterans Day, please team up with Ms. Holcomb's advisory and VT supports to send care packages to soldiers from Vermont who will be stationed overseas for Christmas. An easy way to donate is to make handmade cards or memorabilia or to remind them of Vermont. Other care package items are needed, like simple foods, coffee, hot chocolate, nuts, trail mix, instant oatmeal, jerky, hard candies, powdered drink mixes, noodles, and beans. We will be collecting now through November 10th. Please leave donations in the box outside Streeter 251. It wouldn't be Thursday without a joke from Mr. Camellia. Scientists have discovered what is believed to be the world's largest bedsheet. More on this story as it unfolds. And happy birthday today to Andrew Thornton Sherman. Happy birthday. There will be boys varsity soccer at Mount Anthony at 3. Please dismiss the team at 10 a.m. Have a great Tuesday. No, not Tuesday. Let me try again. Have a great Thursday.
Not Tuesday. Mr. Camellia, there was some slow clapping out there for that joke. So I have a couple of late announcements. Great overtime team win from Hilltopper Field Hockey on Tuesday as they beat Middlebury 3-2 in round 1 of the playoffs. Goals were scored by Esme Kimber, Maggie Langlis, and Molly Kimber. Keep cheering them on as they head to number 2 Woodstock tomorrow. Or today. Not today? No, it's today. And varsity girls soccer beat Brattleboro 3-0 in the first round of playoffs on Tuesday. Goals were scored by Ellie Reed and Lily Gary Wright, with 2 assists by Eilish Murphy. Good job, soccer. Nice. And I just want to also acknowledge the valiant effort of the volleyball team. They did a wonderful job a couple of days ago and then held their own yesterday in the playoffs. So good job, volleyball. Very nice. So if you were involved in last night's fall concert in South Church, would you please stand up? Thank you. Can we please give these musicians a round of applause? I hope that some others of you were there at that concert. Playing music and singing, playing instruments, these are incredibly brave things to do. We get to benefit from the lovely courage of so many of you, so thank you to you all. Mr. Rowe and Mr. Walker, thank you for guiding so many students toward the love of music and helping them to become great by believing in them and giving them opportunities to shine. We have a couple of guests this morning, and then I have a couple of remarks. So first, I would like to invite the Hilltopper Mountain Biking Club to the stage.
Hello, my name is Cecil Lang, and today we have Vishesh Prasad, Catherine Zykote, Tilly Lang, Adelaide Pearl, Sylvan is not here, Mark Ponaran, Simon Churchill, and Lyndon Vanderlyn, and Merrick Williams. And we are part of Hilltopper Mountain Biking, and we are also the high school members who participated in the VTYC race circuit this year. Our club has two goals. Firstly, to introduce students from the academy and surrounding middle schools in 5th through 12th grade to the sport of mountain biking. And secondly, to race in both the cross-country and enduro disciplines that are put on each year by the Vermont Youth Cycling Race Circuit.
The Academy has had a mountain bike club for a long time, even before Mr. Dusso started working here. But this is only our 3rd season as part of the Vermont Youth Cycling Race Circuit. Vermont Youth Cycling hosted 4 races this year for 5th through 12th graders. Our team participated in 4 races this season. At season's end, we have a lot to celebrate. Firstly, in Category A, the hardest, fastest, and longest category, Sisu and Levi took 9th and 10th place, respectively, against a very strong field of riders. In Category B, boys, the biggest category by far, Julian, Simon, and Lyndon took 12th, 14th, and 15th place. Me, Catherine, and Adelaide rounded out our high schoolers with close and tough-fought 4th and 5th places, respectively, in Category B girls. We also had many younger middle school racers in other categories that took multiple podiums. We never would have achieved the same level of success this year without them.
But to top all of these awesome season results that the whole club is so proud of, and all the individual podiums, we have one more podium. The best podium of the season was one that the whole team shared 2 weeks ago at Woodstock. At the final race, where the final scores for all the clubs were announced, Hilltopper M2B took 2nd place in the 2023 Vermont Youth Cycling season. Last season, we took 5th place, so this is a huge accomplishment for us in becoming a better club, not only in racing, but in participation. We'd like to thank the school for its support in of our program, as well as all the coaches who helped coach us and spent their time, and all the parents who schlepped us to and from races and provided food for us at the races, and all of our local business sponsors. And now we'd like to present this podium, or this award to the school.
Thank you. All right, let's pose for Mr. Legge. Have to scoot in a little bit, Linda. Thank you. Thank you so much, you guys. Congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you all. Have a good day.
This is such a cool program, and I'm so grateful to Mr. Dusso, Mr. Bentley, and all of the acolytes that they have brought along into a passion for mountain biking. I'm very, very proud of them. Now, I'd like to introduce a member of the Student Diversity Council to talk about a holiday that you might not know about that's coming up. Chris?
Good morning, St. Johnsbury Academy. Today, the Student Diversity Council has awarded me with the opportunity to talk about a very cherished holiday for many of us Mexican international students, that being Day of the Dead. Previously, I'd like to thank the school for giving me this opportunity. I know that international students and I greatly appreciate these opportunities to celebrate our culture in the extent that this school allows us to. So please, a round of applause for the school. Now, let's begin. Day of the Dead is a celebration organized with the purpose of remembering our lost family members and friends. Originally, the Mesoamerican cultures of my country believed that the souls went into Mictlan, the hell of the religion, and slowly began their journey into becoming one with the earth. And in some days, were allowed to return to us. In these 2 days, November 2nd and 3rd, We are allowed to return to live with them one last time, whether that be in the form of simply acknowledging their loss or presenting offers to our altars that used to be their favorite foods or their favorite alcohol or drinks. It is a very important part of our culture that we remember our dead. This is partly why it's one of my favorite holidays in Mexican culture. It's something that allows us to become more. We don't celebrate it just for the fact of celebrating. We celebrate it because we're intertwined with it. Our loss becomes one with our country and makes Mexico an entirely complex onion with so many layers. The thing is, it's evolved from two things. The beliefs that the Mesoamerican civilizations held and the introduction of the Spanish. This relationship between the two cannot be denied. For the fact that we also pay tribute to our saints. The altars themselves are organized in 3 layers: saints, family members, and children. The first day of the celebration is devoted to that, celebrating our lost children and our saints. The latter day, the third, is mainly purposed for family members. We not only do the altars, where we offer the favorite foods of our lost friends, we also do poems. The calaveritas, which translates to little skulls, are flavorfully constructed haikus of some sort that aim to mock death in a way, make it a friend rather than an enemy, make it a dream rather than a nightmare. They all either mock a very silly death or mock itself, the construct of death, our fear of it. Not only that, but one of the most famous aspects of the celebration are, well, the runways, where men and women dress up as Catrines, skeleton people of some sorts, elegantly dressed and with makeup so tasteful, it's rather impressive. But although UNESCO also recognized the importance of Dia de los Muertos by adding the holiday to its list of intangible cultural heritage of humanity. That is pretty important, considering it is UNESCO, but I'd like to talk about why it's very important to me, especially in the context that us international students now are. Us international students are given this opportunity, not only to become emissaries of our culture, but to become emissaries of our dead, especially with the celebration. We become the lucky few that are allowed to leave our country, to become one with other cultures, and not only do we get to share these special moments, but we get to share the experience. We get to share the fact that we must remember that, not the celebration of them. In our place, many have dreamed of being, but few of those dreamers have had those dreams fulfilled. Others lay still dormant, while others lay 6 feet below as the basis for this very holiday. We must share the culture, but do not forget the unmarked mass graves that we adorn with flowers. Those forgotten are the reason for our celebrations. Let your duty as an emissary of sharing our culture be empowered by all the dreams, fears, and joys of our deceased. Live for them, celebrate for them, even if it's only for a day or two. Thank you.
Thank you, Chris. Thank you. I'm grateful to the Student Diversity Council and to Chris and to their advisors for thinking about ways that we can celebrate the cultures in our community, and I hope there are many more of these presentations. And today, I think it was moving to me for us to think about how different cultures understand death. It's something we think a lot about, and I think we can all learn from those ways that we are brave as cultures. So tonight, thank you, Chris. Your teachers are meeting with many of your families to talk about how you're doing and to understand how we can come together and help you succeed. It's what we're most interested in doing. So your teachers are working very hard to help you learn every day, and I know you know that, and I would like to end chapel today by giving them a huge round of applause. Your teachers. let's go respect each other today and reflect and try our best. All right, faculty.